the Arizona Supreme Court affirmed the right of nearly 98,000 voters to cast full ballots in the upcoming election. This resolves a legal battle from a database error impacting voter registration records. The ruling emphasizes equal protection and due process, ensuring these voters are not disenfranchised. This decision could influence close races and ballot measures. It underscores the importance of accurate voter registration systems. The ruling reignites the national debate over voting rights. Eligible voters should not be denied their right to participate due to systemic errors. This victory serves as a reminder of the importance of safeguarding voting rights. At the heart of this legal battle lies a database error that has plagued Arizona's voter registration system for over 2 decades. Due to this error, the citizenship status of these voters was not properly reflected in the system. This discovery ignited a debate over the voting rights of the affected individuals. It underscores the need for robust procedures to ensure that voter information is current and accurate. This case serves as a stark reminder of the importance of maintaining the integrity of voter registration systems. The discovery of the database error sparked a legal battle between Arizona's Democratic Secretary of State, Adrian Fontes, and Republican Maricopa County Recorder, Stephen Richer. The crux of their disagreement centered on the voting rights of the affected individuals and their eligibility to participate in the upcoming election. Richer argued that the voters should only be allowed to cast Fed-only ballots, limiting their participation to federal elections. His stance stemmed from the lack of confirmed citizenship documentation in their voter registration records. Conversely, Fontes maintained that these voters should retain their full voting rights, emphasizing that they had registered in good faith, unaware of the database error. The legal battle brought to light the complexities of Arizona's voter registration laws, particularly its requirement for proof of citizenship in state and local elections. The case ultimately landed in the Arizona Supreme Court, tasked with interpreting the law and determining the scope of the affected voters' rights. The Arizona Supreme Court's ruling in favor of full voting rights for the affected individuals hinged on the fundamental legal principles of equal protection and due process. The court recognized that denying these voters their full voting rights would constitute a violation of these essential protections. The justices emphasized that the voters were not at fault for the database error and should not be penalized for a systemic issue beyond their control. They had followed the registration procedures in place at the time and should not be disenfranchised due to an error that occurred within the government's own systems. The court's decision sets a clear precedent for protecting voters from being disenfranchised due to errors or inconsistencies within the voter registration system. It underscores the importance of ensuring that all eligible voters can exercise their right to vote without facing undue barriers or penalties for issues outside their control. The court's ruling could significantly impact the upcoming election, especially in close races. Nearly 98,000 new voters add unpredictability to the election landscape. This influx could shift the balance of power in the state legislature, It highlights the importance of voter turnout in shaping Arizona's future. The ruling reminds us that elections hinge on mobilizing and engaging voters. The court's decision will be a key topic in the lead up to the election.